Papa Pepper, How to Eat a Kiwano. Alright guys, Papa Pepper out in the garden today with one of my favorite newer varieties of food I've been growing. Now this one is called the Kiwano. It is also known as a Jelly Melon or an African Horned Melon. There's both this longer variety that I'm familiar with, and there's also a rounder one that's a little more yellow and more round rather than like an oval. Now if you look at them closely, they've got all sorts of spikes over them, and they're very interesting. So when I first encountered these, they were at a natural food store down here. I saw that they were organic and locally grown, so I thought, interesting, African Horned Melon, Kiwano, let's give it a try. Upon enjoying our first one, I saw, hey, these guys got a lot of seeds in them. I said, why don't I take some of these and see if we can grow them? So this is actually our third year now growing our own from seed, from the original Kiwano we bought at a natural food store for like $2. So if you think about it, I would have spent more than $2 just buying the seeds that's actually in one of these. So a very good deal. I got to enjoy the food, and then it's still feeding us from that original investment. So I figured since they were, originally in Africa, and since we're here in central, United States, since they were locally grown in the area anyway, the ones that I got the seeds from, I figured, hey, they'll do good for us, and they really do. But the thing to watch out for with these guys is that they can grow supposedly like 100 feet long. They can definitely grow long. I haven't measured. And then they can produce like 100 of these per vine too. They really turn into some big beasts. So if you ever try growing them, make sure they got room to go. I'm going to show you how to eat this today. And I'm going to show you two methods. Basically the one that I do when I'm out just snacking in the garden and getting work done, and the way that we do it for our children. I'm not sure about traditional ways of doing it, because traditionally I don't eat this food. So what I like to do is I pick a nice spot in between all the spikes. So you got all those spikes on there, right? You just pick a spot in between it and bite open the end. Once the end's open, you can see all the little seeds and stuff inside. I just kind of sucks them out and eat it that way. The end can get composted. The shell can too, or we can use it for chicken feed. I'm sorry, I don't know. I got something tickling my nose right now. But then for the kids, so I'll actually take one like that, suck it down, squeeze it, that type of thing. But for the kids, we'll just take a knife and we'll cut it in half. When you cut it in half, it does have this rather attractive pattern in there. I don't know if it'll focus on that for you guys, but that's pretty cool. And you can see, much like a passion fruit or something, it's little seeds wrapped in little gel packets. It's got a very interesting kind of pattern here, and then it is dripping as well. It's nice and juicy in there. But with the kids, we'll just cut it in half like that. One can be a treat for two kids. You cut it in half and then just use a spoon to dig into it and pull out the seeds and stuff. Whoa! Pull out the seeds and stuff that are in there. I'm gonna take that and enjoy it that way. But little skin. As far as the flavor, I've heard it compared to a lot of things, but it is like a really sweet kind of cucumber, almost, I don't know, it's interesting. So one thing people do too is they'll use this in drinks or things like that. We mostly just eat them raw, and we mostly just eat them as is. The kids love them. They'll suck one of these down, no problem. I enjoy them because it's a good, handheld. You got one hand, bite the end of it, you can just kind of almost drink, suck out of it while as you work, and go from there. So our Kiwanos right now are just starting to come in. This is the first one, but that's pretty much how to eat a Kiwano as far as I'm concerned. If you find somebody who knows better, I'm not sure how much easier it could really get. All right, I've got work to do. Pop out. As always, I'm Papa Pepper, and I'd like to remind you, don't post for free. If you'd like to be part of a revolution in social media, an economic power to the people where users can actually blog for cryptocurrency, then I'd recommend that you check out steemit.com and join the revolution. Papa out.